not knowing what acting really was, and also like I was a huge fan of movies in the 80s. Like movies were such a huge part of my life that I wanted to be a part of that process. That brought me like so much joy. The first acting role that I ever had was getting killed by a hemorrhoid monster in a short film that I made when I was at Second City. I mean, I love Game of Thrones. I watch all the superhero shit on CW because I love superhero stuff. I don't think the shows are particularly good, but like I have to find out what happens, so I'm like, it's almost like self-torture. I don't like it, but it's like I have to give up an hour of my life to watch, see what the fucking Green Arrow's gonna do, even though I can't stand it. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. The Thing is sci-fi, but I feel like it's really good and it fucking holds up. Halloween has to go on that list. I would throw Hellraiser on there. I think that's 5, right? I'm not counting, but it sounds like 5. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to like write it in terms of like have creative control, because then it probably wouldn't be as great as it was. But if I could be on anything, it would definitely be Predator. Like that's such a fucking like testosterone film, and I just love it. So David Mamet for a writer. I love Daniel Day-Lewis. I think he's a phenomenal actor. In terms of directors, I don't really have a director. I think it's just because like I see directors work. Kevin Smith would be fun, I think. But they always have like this streak, and I love their films, and then all of a sudden they do shit, and like I can't stand them anymore. So I guess that'd be my list. I don't know. I wouldn't want to take myself too seriously. So somebody who doesn't look like me, like Danny DeVito or something ridiculous. But everybody says I kind of look like Christian Bale, like if he had gigantism. So I guess it would probably have to be. If I'm lucky, I'll be working steadily as a day player playing security guard number 3, which is enough. Like that would make me super happy. And then like what I really want to do though is like, you sort of have like your job, right, of acting, which is mostly shit. And then, but I think if you really want to sort of like feed your creative desires, you have to write and produce and create on your own. And I do a fair amount of that, so I'm fortunate enough to have the means to be able to produce the types of things that I want to work on. So my goal for this year is to do a feature. I've got a story I've been toying around with, and I've got a couple outlines, and I've bounced off a few people, and they seem to think that it's worth telling. So I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to write that, and then I've got some connections in Atlanta that maybe I can start that process and maybe not get it filmed this year, but at least get it ready to film the following year. In terms of what I want to do, I just want to act because it's the most fun. I direct, I'm pretty good at it, but it's like a necessary evil so that I can act. And I write all the time for comedy, but I don't want to create shit, you know? So like that matters a lot to me. I'm not always successful with what I intend to create, but I keep pushing myself, and you know, eventually I'll get to a point where maybe I'll be good enough. Everything is Keary McCutchen, so it's, you know, KaryMcCutchen. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I think that's all I got. That's all I fun with on social media. Depends on the film, but if it's funny, I want them to laugh. If it's scary, I want them to be scared. If it's dramatic, I want them to feel moved by what we were doing. So that's really it. Like whatever I'm doing, I want people to be affected by it, in whatever way that I can. Check me out on cuties.com. My name's Keary McCutchen. I'm an actor and stand-up and handsome guy.